Only I could schedule a video which sees us in our second season with Sunderland in the Premier League on the same day that they managed to get relegated from it in real life. Now, does that make me a better manager than David Moyes? I mean, what has he actually won in his career? I've actually won a playoff final twice. But then again, he's out there earning millions even though he can't win anything, and I'm just sat here in my bedroom talking to you lot. So all in all, after weighing up the options, I think I still win.
Tremendous.
In the last episode, Jermaine Lawns came back from his loan spell at Fenerbahce to score a superb winner as we recorded a 2-1 victory over Brighton on the first day of the season. And in that episode, I did promise that the first few fixtures were pretty easy, so I was thinking we could be in the top half by the time the next episode comes, which would be this episode, and I haven't failed to deliver on that promise. So let's disregard the EFL Cup first, because I don't really care about that competition. I played a second string team and we were winning with 5 minutes left and we somehow managed to lose in extra time. Yeah, forget about that. But up until the Manchester United game where we lost 4-0, and I'd rather not talk about that game because we were 0-0 at half time and I said to the boys I was pleased, and then they went and shipped 4 goals in 15 minutes after that. We drew 4 times after beating Brighton, and the games against Crystal Palace, Wolves and Stoke, we actually dominated, but we couldn't find the cutting edge, and I think I had to come back in 2 of those games as well. And the game against Chelsea was just shit. Like, it was generally shit. I don't think there was a single highlight except us kicking the ball over the bar. So that good run of form at the start of the season has actually left us in a very healthy position in the league table. And as I promised at the start of this episode and last episode, I was going to lead us to the top half of the league. So we're currently in 8th position and only 4 points off the top 4, which, I mean, as much as I'm going to say this season we're going to make the top 4, we're probably not going to be making the top 4. But I would be happy with 8th position at the end of the season. So we obviously went past deadline day as well, and I got a lot of transfer offers from my players, and these are the players that did leave and the ones that didn't leave, and the ones I brought in as well. Actually, I brought in 2 players as well. So Southampton went for Lamina Kone, and they only offered me 7.25 million, but I rejected that offer because I thought Lamina Kone is a defender I need to keep. But I decided to sell my other centre-back, Papi Djilabodji, to West Ham for 9.75 million instead. Oh, and also Paddy McNair has gone to Birmingham City on loan for the rest of the season, and Birmingham City got relegated last year, bottom of the league under Gianfranco Zola, so good luck to them, and good luck to Paddy, because you're probably going to need it over there. But as I said a few moments ago, we did make 2 new signings, and one of them is a direct replacement for Papi Djilabodji, and I think quite a lot of you will be surprised I managed to pull off this signing. And the second player I managed to sign is a player that I probably didn't really need, but I couldn't really turn down the offer that I got for him. The first player I brought in was John Souttar from Hearts for 6 million, and this player is very highly rated in Football Manager, and my scout said he's a 5-star potential player, so I thought, why not bring him in for 6 million, and he can basically be a replacement for Djilabodji. And the second player that we did sign is a player that I won't be using too much from the start. I think it'll be more of an option off the bench, but it's Jesse Rodriguez, and he joins us from PSG for 3.2 million, and PSG wanted that amount of money for him, but I did have to increase his wages quite a lot, which is a bit of a problem, but we should be alright, hopefully. So just before his debut, I told Jesse to break a leg, and he did that literally on his debut after 25 minutes. So we won't be seeing him until January. And much like most of my content, I stole that off the internet. So thank you to Hugh on Twitter for telling me that. And thank you for letting me put that in the video, because I couldn't have thought of that myself, really. Also, that Manchester United defeat was our first defeat in 7 games in the league. And I only took a picture of that because I doubt we're going to get an unbeaten run that long again. So we move on to the game against Arsenal at home. And I've decided to adopt a different system. So there's going to be a few different players into the team this week. And obviously I've got to replace some of the ones that left in the transfer window as well. I mean, I don't really have to say who's in goal anymore, because we all know who's going to be playing in goal for the whole season. With Djilabodji now moving to West Ham, it means Gardosh comes off the bench to take his place at centre-back, and Oviedo retains his place at left-back, as I've dropped Garcia about 3 games ago, because he wasn't playing very well. So Jermaine Lawns has played very well lately for us, and so he takes his place on the right side of midfield with Chori Castro on the left, and Fabian Delph and Andrea Poli play in the central midfield positions. And the front 2 is Vincent Janssen on the left and Angelo Henriquez on the right in a 4-4-2 formation against the mighty Arsenal. And on the sidelines are 5 attacking players, and only John Souttar is our only defensive player on there, as well as the goalkeeper Mika. But I mean, I am coming here to win. Well, the real reason I've got 5 attacking players on the bench is because I've had a lot of injuries to my defensive players, and, you know, it's not really because I want to win. Yeah, I've only just realised that Arsenal are leading the Premier League, and I didn't notice that until just before I was about to play them. So we could be in a bit of an issue here, because 1, I don't want to get embarrassed by a team that are top of the league, and 2, I don't really want to be losing, because losing would send us into the bottom half of the league. I mean, it is a bit of a sticky situation. But also, Arsenal signed Roberto Firmino in the summer transfer window from Liverpool for 56 million. So I've got to face him, and I think he's the top goal scorer of the league. And I haven't won a game at home yet. I've drawn all 3 of the games that I played at home before the Arsenal game. So I mean, everything's against me here. But yeah, it's a different system that we're playing this game. We're playing 4-4-2 instead of the 4-2-3-1 that I've been adopting all year. So we could be in a bit of an issue here. And Chamberlain has already scored after 5 minutes. Good start. Good start indeed. This could be embarrassing. I mean, they've slid the ball straight through the defence. And Chamberlain's hit a really weak shot, which Pickford hasn't even bothered trying to save. Oh, God. And Delph plays it to Henriquez, who plays it through to Lons. And Lons is in, and it's 1-1. We've equalised. Our first shot of the game. Get in. There we go. We're up to 8th position as well. I mean, that was a superb ball from Henriquez. And he's back in the team, Henriquez, and plays it into Lons, who could be the star of the season at this rate. I mean, he scored against Brighton. I think he scored against Crystal Palace. And now he scored against Arsenal. So I think we have finally found our natural right mids. I mean, fuck Duncan Watmore and Adnan Januzaj. It's Jermaine Lawns. That is the player that we should be focusing on. And Arsenal have got highlights straight away. And Alexis on the edge of the box. Oh, I mean, Pickford somehow saved that and it went the other way. I thought it was going in. Not sure how he saved that, but as long as he saved it, that's all that I care about. Oh, great. Arsenal have a free kick and it's fired over. Thank God for that. Arsenal getting all the highlights here. Any danger of me getting a highlight? It's just all Arsenal, and it's actually annoying me that we're not getting any chances. I mean, it's 1-1, fair enough, but I want us to get chances. And we're not getting any. Back to Delph. Oh, Delph, make a run. Delph! And he puts it wide. Okay, well, and the team talk isn't very good either. And we're on the attack as well here. There could be an opportunity arising. And Chori into Janssen. Henriquez. Delph is in! And oh, Delph is missed! Jansen's missed! Chori! 2-1! Finally the ball goes in! Chori Castro with his first goal of the season. 275 grand from Malaga. And Delph, I don't know how he missed. Then he got fouled. Then Janssen managed to miss. And then Chori coming in on the 3rd rebound. Thank you very much. We're 11 minutes away from beating the league leaders. Arsenal at home at the Stadium of Light. Surely this isn't gonna happen. Yeah, we're gonna bring on Sutar for Delph, and we're gonna go 5-3-1. This is so 5-3-1-1. What am I doing? It would be amazing if Arsenal scored and then Sutar comes on, so I can't do it. Yeah, Arsenal have scored, and now Sutar's coming. Oh my God, what have I done? I literally called it. Ozil was scored on his right foot. That is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Like, Alexis gets blocks, and then Ozil just fires it past Pickford, and Pickford just like, oh no, here you go. Have a goal, son. Twat. And, oh, great. I've gone 5-3-1-1 at home to Arsenal, holding on for a 2-2. Oh, it would be surprising if I lost as well now. Brilliant. I've just realised, if we now hold out for this draw, we have drawn our first 4 home games. Fucking ridiculous. How are the only 2 wins we got this season away from home? We should be making the stadium like a fortress. But we've drawn 2-2 against Arsenal. I'm a bit disappointed in all respects. Like, you know, oh yeah, congratulations, you proved them wrong. But we were winning. We were winning. And a win could have taken us up to 6th. And now we have to settle for 8th. Brilliant. 5 draws this season. Come on.